Hurry, darling. The ad for Shark Bites with Matt Damon is coming up. You don't want to miss it.
Oh, I'll be right there, darling. I'm just trying to decide which pair of shoes to wear for this.
How about just leaving your slippers on?
Oh, good idea. Oh, Johnny, darling, you are such a lifesaver.
Here we go, darling.
Oh, I just love Matt Damon.
History's full of explorers, adventurers, and people who got there first. You may have heard somewhere that fortune favors the brave. As we also know from history, the brave are also usually the first ones to get slaughtered. The problem with being first is that it's riskier, more dangerous, and not so safe. You could lose everything by heading out into the unknown waters. History has also been filled with has-beens, also-rans, and people who came in second. It's those people, mere mortals, like you and me, who were too afraid to be first that I'd like to talk to. Now, that all imaginary money is practically worthless, it is time to calm your minds. Steel your nerves and jump back into the water. Introducing the new cryptocurrency from Johnny Sharkman Industries, Shark Bytes. In this limited time offer, for every Shark Bite you buy, Johnny Sharkman will personally send you a real dollar. Shark Bytes, the future of imaginary money.
Call 1-888-SHARK-BITES now. That's 1-888-SHARKBYTES. Shark Bites. Call now.
Saul,
Johnny, how's my favorite client?
I just saw the ad. It looks great. How is the price of Shark Bites doing?
Well, Johnny, it's down to 34 cents a bite.
Well, doesn't that make them more affordable?
It does. But in the ad, you say that for every Shark Bite people buy, you also send them a real dollar. In real money. Yes, real money.
Oh, right. Well, how many orders for Shark Bites have we gotten so far?
It's about 3.5 billion so far, and orders are pouring in.
Should that kind of volume drive the price up?
Well, normally yes, but no one believes in imaginary money anymore. People are buying the bites because they are cheaper than the dollar you are mailing them.
Oh, God. I have to go, Saul.
One more thing, Johnny. I got a bill from the Matt Damon Corporation. It says for services rendered, and it's for $16 billion. It specifically says that it can't be paid in Shark Bites. Do you want me to pay it?
Look, honey, it's your talk show.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Johnny Sharkman Show. Welcome everyone to the Johnny Sharkman Show. I'm your announcer, Donnie Velvetone. And now, here's your host, the OG hipster doofus himself, Johnny Sharkman.
Thank you.
Who's tonight's guest?
Let me welcome to the show an old friend of mine, Jacquelyin Haulinasses.
Hey, wasn't she an old flame of yours?
Let's just watch, honey. Jacquelyin, you look wonderful. I swear you are getting better looking all the time.
Oh, Johnny, thank you. You do know how to flatter a woman, you horny old goat.
By goat, you mean greatest of all time. Am I right, audience?
Oh, Johnny, you sure like to flatter yourself, don't you?
Now, aside from missing me terribly, what have you been doing to keep yourself busy?
Oh, I do miss you, Johnny. Just not as much as you think I do. I have been working round the clock to launch my new cruise line.
Oh, that's right. Didn't your husband leave you the largest fleet of ships in the world?
That's right. My poor departed husband worked very hard, and I was lucky enough to benefit from that.
Didn't he die under somewhat mysterious circumstances?
Oh, Johnny, I don't like to talk about that, but he did die very, very accidentally. The poor dear, he couldn't sleep. So he got up in the middle of the night to get a glass of milk. I was very sound asleep, of course. so deeply asleep the whole time. It turns out the milk had somehow gone bad. Maybe it sat too long or something.
I read it was full of Novichok, the Russian nerve agent.
Oh, I'm sure that must have been a misprint. You know, you can't believe anything you read. I mean, look at that Harry Prince book, Picking Up Despair. He claimed I was the older woman who first seduced him. Older woman! Ha! Lies! All lies! Anyway, my dear husband drank some spoiled milk, and then he slipped and he fell down the stairs.
Oh my, that is terrible.
And then he fell out of a window.
Oh no!
He fell 13 stories into our moat,
You have a moat? That's kind of cool.
where the crocodiles, they started to eat him.
Don't you mean alligators?
No, Johnny, no, you have alligators in America. In Africa, we have crocodiles.
I thought you lived in Greece.
No, we had to import them for our moat.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. What a horrible way to die.
It turns out that the crocodiles didn't like the taste of the Novichok, I mean the spoiled milk. So they spit him out onto the drawbridge.
Is that where they gave him CPR?
No, that's where the tiger chewed his head off.
Tiger, huh? That's really cool. Is that what finally killed him?
Well, they tried to give him CPR, but with the head chewed off, they weren't very successful.
Wow, that is quite an accident. So tell me about this cruise line.
Well, Johnny, I'm very excited to launch my own new brand of a very active adventure cruises called Ye Old Viking Cruises. We are going to provide an authentic experience for our guests that they cannot find anywhere else.
So I could play some shuffleboard?
No, Johnny, it's much more active than that. Our adventures, they will take place in the Baltic Sea, where you will walk in the footsteps of the ancient Vikings.
You can still see their footprints? Wow, they must have weighed a lot.
They're metaphorical footprints, Johnny.
So what makes this cruise different?
Our guests, they will travel on an authentic recreation of an actual Viking ship. Each ship will be limited to 80 passengers who must all be able to row continuously for at least 6 days.
That sounds like a lot of rowing. How fun is that?
Once we have those favorable winds, we set sail from Norwegian port of Bergen, you know Bergen, to various cities in England in the Northumbria region.
Ooh, I love their muffins.
So we will then we will visit local cities as bloodthirsty, murdering, barbarian invaders who raid and plunder to our heart's content. After we have stolen and butchered enough, we sail back to Bergen. Passengers, they are allowed to keep whatever plunder they can carry.
That sounds a lot better than buying those tacky local t-shirts.
The most exciting part of any adventure is right after the pillaging, when we have to row faster than any of the police until we get into the international waters. We don't want our passengers to be put into jail after all, Johnny. We strive to create a very unique passenger experience.
It certainly sounds exciting.
Can I tempt you again, Johnny?
Ooh, I'll bet you can.
I have a clip.
So you've told me.
Can you show my clip?
Can we do that on TV?
Roll the clip.
Are you ready to set sail for adventure? Can you handle 6 days of non-stop rowing? Are you tough enough? Are you ready to feel like a warrior? Are you ready to kill for an authentic experience? Murder and mayhem. Plunder and pillage. Butcher and behead. Slaughter the helpless. Let the plunder party begin. When all of the murder and fun is done, it's time to count the stolen loot. There is stolen treasure for everyone. Uh-oh, it's time to escape before the police can catch us. Row, row, row with all your might. Are you Viking enough for ye old Viking cruises?
That was really something. Ooh, I hear we're running out of time. Thank you to my guest, Jacquelyin Haulinasses. My personal apologies to Ben Affleck. We'll schedule him to be on again really soon. Good night, adoring America.
Johnny Sharkman